Nyame akronkron for yɛde nkyia efiri Amsterdam mamu enen so. Baby obia Yehowa ichira no mmoro so ma wo ne wabusua enyinara. Wonianam Soda Scriptura Ministry na enen so yene mu ahyiamu a yene mu ba behye Onyankopɔn asɛm na sɛ mema nkwane ni da so no. Adesua na ya tumi who is the Antichrist? Why any Antichrist no? Na enen so no yene mu san ba beto aso. Sɛnea yɛsi ayɛ no yɛpɛ sɛ yɛte ase nti na yɛato yɛbo ayɛ no very deep nti one after the other. I think sɛ nnɛ the fourth time a yɛde saa presentation the ɛbrɛ mu. Sɛnea last week yɛkaeɛ no sometimes te message na ɛnyɛ wo dɛ na mmie paa sɛ the Holy Spirit no na yɛde ɛkasa kyerɛ wo sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wobɛhu Antichrist no baabi obɛfiri ɔbɛba kwana bɛfa so ɔbɛyɛ dɛn prepare yourself na wɔmeti ɔhagye nkwa no sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a ɔba a ɔbɛyɛ dɛn ɔde wobɛka na ho tefoɔ no ho na ɔde yɛn nyinaa kɔ sorosoro na yɛn na akɔtena ase afebɔɔ. Who is the Antichrist? Why ne Antichrist no yɛsan aba bɛtoa saa adesua no so na yɛnkyɛre ho no ɛpɛ sɛ mema brother Tom ɛne yɛn abɔ mpaeɛ nti brother Tom ne yɛbɔ mpaeɛ wie a yɛbɛhyɛ yɛn adesua no ase. Nyankopɔn nhyira wo baabi a wɔ biara yɛne asɔ sɛ nnɛ nso wabɛka yɛn ho nti brother Tom gyaa ha ɛma wo.
Yo, chief, masran said the Obiano, Obe Bra Comasi, Akatoni, Abra Yeninagopo, Ebompe. So should I mean any married house? So I want to quite say, yes, Ankambum, Insa, and Betra, and some Intra Malfo. Early the son and so my Yansa. Yansa, I free so, I bet my boy, I might match a subnasi, a semi free war and free air. So I decided to my home concubet name. Now, until my name, dear, any answer, any even as a abotre 90 me fan train and copasem, Emma Adasaba. Sounds necessary that we be out or tea beyond so no on your Akuma pound frontier. So be her a trainer and be her on Tiasia, already sells a my home concrete and bendy panel. Now, on so dependent there, no until me who I didn't send them and had a city. And so be kind of send me a nippon somebody and ask me to come on Tiasia. So the son and say, ma ene edwumade enwie nkonimdie na emba mamanfo intiminti asem na siye atima boa mo o wasase a yete so atima boa so ama yetimi asiesie ho ewo heaven na yepese ko venesra o the basic president. Amen.
Brother Tom nyame inshallah nyame akronkronfo the sign edi enchia free Amsterdam emma mo Munianum Soda Scriptura Ministry, Amsterdam na and then so yeno a shiamua, the papetua and addition, so addition to who is the Antichrist, any Antichrist. I did it for Bakaya, Mamma shall see no. See a swing could drill a pa Antichrist no and tuma, but be before Baba to me on Binya. Na I did it for Bakaya last week and so you're twice but. Senior, I don't know, additionality, maybe at the first time I was joining in Daniel Esson die. And coupon yen is ready, who a train. And it's ready who will a train. 4 BC, almost free and so appear. Now, 4 BC representing 4 kingdoms. The Bubu now, the 4th kingdom, no, I the 4th beast, no, powerful monster, no. Sa, more anna, sa Antichrist, no, your day. Bepia bebana so free a buy. You can kind the book of Daniel say the powerful beast no na owo abeben e den edu na ba kumbi epia obitimi be yi abeben no miensa e de efiri ho na sa abeben no epia yi miensa na efiri ho no obenya ani ti se nipa ni na owo anu nso so de ka abususem say yetimi e describe anas trosem ama yakonya ama yehu say sa little horn now to me buy obey miensa efiri ho no odene sa Antichrist no according to the book of Daniel yesua say na de onye nipa a system a Roman Catholic asore no den ahyehye ade ato ahyehye bi o ma hyehye ade ato na sa ahyehye no lead bi o ba bi so no bi so a ono and I bet them be friend of Antichrist. So when you to me, but can't be cemetery or so. Na pe what tie onyankopon emma. Nti this is the first time I've joined in baby isua ekoduru nti the twice so last 2 weeks after that chapter 7 prophecy the dia dey see nti call question number who can kind of say after that chapter 7 prophecy no you see say the little horn power no or so many characteristics between edi who say sa little horn power no and this people to me na ede ka ho asem to can kind so little horn power na you know Daniel chapter 7 representing the Antichrist no and I say Antichrist here the born no so Antichrist no to me a woman for to me mo hyehyɛ ya da hɔ na mu na sa Antichrist no sa hyehyɛ no na sa Antichrist no de be fast forward and appear about na some busa question so Daniel chapter question number 7 so no say na question number 7 no say the two screen so does the Bible give a clear point identifying the Antichrist and the Antichrist? Just at some point they be a bit who say Antichrist no near can what and yet say be timu and I can. The one of very solid point here. Nina free choice mu nya tiasie. Can point number A no the little hornpower will come up among them. So then vision and done he will come up among the 10 horns and they say or be up to 3 horns if you go now or shall say so you could no be kesi nya nipa ni enya no already can abusu sem now point number B no so you say it will have a man at its head who would speak for it and also you can home iron asem mean in so far say na be ya tiefo so be hu point number A no na wo point number B no so no it will have a man at its head who will speak for it. And so, and another point number C, it will pluck out or uproot 3 kingdoms. And so, you can't asem. Vision now than the it will be different from the other 10 kingdoms. Although you're quite different, you kind of so. And it will make war and persecute the saints. The winning characteristics that identifies little horn power no F. It will emerge from the pagan Roman Empire, which is the 4th kingdom. I order chapter 7 verse 7. The powerful monster no the move and pagan Roman Empire no be free. Very clear and point number G, God's people, the saint, will be given into his hand for a time and times and half a time. Like 3.5 years in Bible prophecy. Point number 8, it will speak great words against or blaspheme God. And so, it will intend to change terms and laws. These are the characteristics here, adding, and then so say about to us. I feel baby last week, last week, the sign about balls. So the reason why massacre characteristics near to your boy Chirimu. Remember the brother Thomas because I can fast so far previously, we are never called estimation of those characteristics enough. You move on from here.
Yeah, I think some kind of element the characteristics na your boss no nina na enye your unity it's not baby your judging characteristics all the characteristics you muhuni na characteristics that and then so by the way last week so muhuni characteristics all these characteristics are from the Bible, especially Daniel chapter 7 and Daniel chapter 8. That's where all the characteristics are from. And so muhuni characteristics now actually say ye nyankopon pese ye hunu sa characteristics of this little horn power ebeba even say obanya tumi or even say the asase so nyankopon oya kire ya eche so so ma ye hunu de ebe de ebeba so say trosem no very particular quotation but to say the Lord reveals so that he might show us what is going to happen in the future. Adibia nyankopon ye kire bi so ma ye hunu adekora be de ebesi ewo dachi mo de ense. And the points are ye free trust him. And the points are yet nasi ye cast these are the points of the little horn power. No, these are points from the Bible itself. Bible ne point near the MI. And they say in here, say, based upon those points, they say to a boss, now it may identify some points, you know. Now you say, I didn't know what way so a better some points, and that's what me fulfill all those points, you know. Say who sa at the corner out me fill some points in and the church sa the corner no yes sa at the corner you na couple the kind of answer. The reason make at the corner is 7% ma if you say my so no because my but ma diminim kai too much. Me say to a boss in kind of one by one. After the even who says sa little home power na sa antichrist no. So or a nipa and also or a system via a was as way so into the machine kasa at the incident make kasa bibi no because me say my body dia to one say to a boss na trust and now back us and not reveal chair at the cra I kind of answer to say no. Thank you very much microphone.
Okay, so far now who the characteristics and share the biblical point of view that this that is the people fit this point. We know another question about and this people to 2 minutes fit characteristics here now. Now when if it's in the air kind right here so far no, we are coming to take a closer look at so far what we've said. Now point number A no. The fitting into this characteristic. Point number 8, it came up among the 10 kingdoms of Western Europe. And then point number 8, you say, I can come from Daniel chapter 7, who said, Sir, little horn power, no, I then able up to 3 from Sir 10 horns, no. Now, Benya ni, Tisini Pani, now, or one of the can up to 7. Now, Sir, all those European countries in previously find Western Europe. The geographical location of the paper power is in Rome, Italy, in the heart of Western Europe. Now, point number B, they justify so far in the characteristics, say it will have a man at its head who speaks for it. It will have a man at its head who speaks for it. Saa system no ɛwɔ obi a ɔkasa yɛ fa na ɔne ne pope no saa system no obi a ɔkasa no ɛne pope no ɛno nso so yɛn nyinaa yɛnim sɛ there is no other institution a ebenya obi a ɔwɔ saa tumi than saa the Catholic Church. The purpose made the identifying mark because it does have one man at the head, the pope who speaks for it. Period. Point number C, 3 kingdoms were blocked up to make way for the rise of the papacy. The vision now that no can home asem. Sa little horn no that so who say wapshi no yi 3 horns every ho. Now ba bisu no ya kese no nya ni se the penny no one over the can butu sem. O can butu sem. The best explain is butu sem na no can ho asem as time goes on. The emperors of Western Europe were largely Catholic and supported the papacy. 3 Arian kingdoms, however, did not. That is the Vandals, Heruli, and Ostrogoths. That's what we can say. No support to the Catholic, the Catholic Church, and through that, we more adding a free hope. Some historical background. Theologian be a friend of Dr. Marvin Maxwell, a book would be volume 1, page 129 of his book the book called Kesano. Can kaya bunya sa historical dates here, sa incident no is see the Catholic Emperor Zeno 474 to 491 arranged a treaty with the Ostrogoths in 487, which resulted in the eradication of the kingdom of Arian Herulites in 493. Because eradicated that means say ya popa afri hokra nya de asade binya kwade a existibium. The first kingdom no we in free one after the first one we the free one. It happened in 493. And so na add the same book here Dr. Marvin Maxwell and so Santa Kwana another one of the fast for the Catholic Emperor under Justinian in 527 to 565 exterminated the Arian Vandals in 534 and significantly broke the power of the Arian Ostrogoths in 538. Until the year 534, the Vandals, the year 538, the Ostrogoths, under the power of the Justinian, and now under the Catholic Emperor Justinian, under the Udi Sahajumano. Until we share vision na that no any so far no characteristics no plus the point na enya free man say historical in the background the enya free sa point no nyina mu no ama ye hu say sa fit the papacy to me no they were one man or speaking for that system which was the same Maxwell also Daniel's 3 horns, the Herolites, the Vandals, and the Ostrogoths plucked up by the root. It is not difficult to recognize that the papacy fits this point. So far, we are doing Mr. Tom. The Akin no just a pinpoint is say, description fit sa point na di kan sa characteristics no and na history so say confirm nti di ansem na say aka ho so far.
Yeah, Uncle, the mathematical for on based upon last week in church that I made the bias. Also, Uncle social point A now. Or say it came up among the 10 kingdoms of Western Europe. And it's already in my tier 4 on the same. Now you were 10 horns. And out of those 10 horns, 3 were subdued. And those 3 that were subdued, now 1 came out of it. A little horn power. Already in my tier 4 on the 10 horns now. They became the 10 nations of Europe. It could be a Portugal, it could be a Germany, it could be so a United States, England, it could so a Portugal, it could so a Switzerland. And the location clearly in Europe. It is a little home power to me and mining me and say that if or to be to Masia. And a say a little home power on to mean PA free Ghana, on to mean PA free America, on to mean PA free Asia. The only person but mafia PA film baby a sound on mine to say Europe to say if it's they call it Portugal, any England, any Germany, any France, near there. In this case, it has to be Europe. Usually say if it's they call it Bible no so my who says I let to home power no be free Europe near there. It will come out of Western Europe to be precise. And yes, you say Roman Catholic Church they fit that bill of the little home power. But my should be Roman Catholic Church almost by the more papacy be more free. Almost free Crobia I to be in Italy. Almost capital Rome. Sa Rome no so copy be I to be in Vatican City be Pope. Sorry, be a Pope na there. And all this near HSF point A na about sa little home power so obe free Western Europe na a fact ampa or no there or free there by point B. Like I said, it would have a man at its head who speaks for it. Last week, I want some kekra. Look at here for them. The Roman Catholic Church and the Senate as only one man takes the decision. Even though say the Roman Catholic Church is one of the biggest churches in the whole world, at least 1 billion followers are away if they call it almost often no. As it is headed by one person, in this case the Pope. Pope no so kasa obianti bin kasabi. He is the one who speaks and it is final. And omusuan sa adina efri eye Pharisee for now. Because Pharisee for now, omuno mo akunya bia yeto din say Moses akunya the seat of Moses. And so tena say Pharisee penini tena se no okasa asemi do baka bia na eye de eye mbra. And bi na Roman Catholic for so masuan owo omusum amu wona ayeto din say ex cathedra. Pope no wakunya so net tena se ex cathedra asemi do baka bia na eye infallible. Untimi a mistake be in Kahun be there anyhow. That is if it's how you call it. Assembly if it's on the bed if you know about. He said, Assembly Pope in the Bakabian is final. Some of most structure there is here. To Pope no car assembly, it is the end of if it's the issue. Obian to minka assembly so there. Ebi. Now in case Kasafa, 3 kingdoms were plucked up to make way for the rise of the papacy when the Macam Hassam that last week so Macam Hassam or the same Macam Hassam class. 3 kingdoms were removed. The Vandals, the Heruli, and the Ostrogoths. By the way, the Vandals, say any kind of vandalism, efiri omo ho because essence no omo mpese yesom ehoni no o asafo de o asore dem nti do omo ko sa asore na omo sese ehoni na e wa asore dem nti no on sa the word vandalism na de efiri de ebae the Vandals, Heruli, and Ostrogoths now, they were uprooted by the Roman Catholic Church. The reason why they were uprooted is now almost some adebia to didn't say Arianism. Arianism adebia a church nyankopon nyame. But Jesus there on those nyankopon all say nyankopon na ma ho kwan on ben nyankopon and Jesus your body take from sorry. Jesus or a created being. And Jesus created being a church say on no on to be the same position as nyankopon. Into there, which means is a lesser or inferior being than God. Unfortunately, the side Arianism that's so and name theological streams bebre or but say Jehovah's for no so much didn't be say Nankopon and as Yesu or your created being or you're lesser than Nankopon the man be Nankopon. Any biblical Judaism Nankopon Yesu or Nankopon, he's been God from the beginning and will be God forever. But these three nations, they believe this. Na ene eye Roman Catholic format omun church say the ekutia. Says na omun ne kutia nti no domain is omu tu my de omase. Ampa so mu de omu tu omase de efrio. But they say it for say it say we ene na me som. Na one country say obi ni ye jidine en bobra say tu my de ase. We should give respect and we should allow people to have the opportunity to serve how they want to serve and believe how they want to believe. They can connect the but and say you did emra na you did ye sheni passe or some say nankopon kwano be want sa nankopon nyana to ho ye na dey pair the etcs we ya asin ye but who so no dey and that is so but Roman Catholic Church the man fi omo de force according to so etu omase am enemrem up to date now say obanya obi na say every Vandals and na say every Heruli and that's that every also got no only be because you trauma say every one and name them no yen come bio but you trauma say every one and my quine and the little home power be the dominant figure in Western Europe, in this case the Roman Catholic Church, be the most powerful entity in Europe. Obi only mabakosen be on in the maker ahin for crown say you say ahin for so first ko romance na Rome I jetum say if na say omo no mo dey ono the best ade ahin no so one fam ko Roma untimi dey ahin betu afro you bet ma to out for makonya so sia enti pass abakosom so e confirm say they were responsible for the uprooting of those three kingdoms. Don't the best makafa the 3 points out of the two now.
Thank you very much. Me, I will share on Facebook and also YouTube. Additional to who is Antichrist, and I go so a sign at so I feel be a do last week. But who any question as a contribution, a comment section now post question and as a contribution either Facebook or YouTube. You very huna for yakin kind. Now say a question a demand the immediate answer. Bɛhwɛ na kyerɛ sɛ ɛka na yɛde ansa wo nti yɛbɛsrɛ wo sɛ ɔso na ka yɛ mpa because this topic is very 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 brody bɛsɛ a very controversial topic but sɛ wote ase ɛma ho kɔma the Holy Spirit no start sɛ wode woyɛ adwuma wobɛhu the truth a ɛsɛ sɛ wohu na siesie wɔ atwɛn Yesu Kristo ma yɛtɔ so mmienu no who is the Antichrist hwan ne Antichrist no who the characteristics say share the clear point here a support is characteristics of Antichrist no you say we point number 3 the call yen anim the other point a support so far no I can say who a free trust you when she's ready assign a support to your point no it will be different from the other kingdoms. It will be different from the other kingdoms. The papacy clearly fits this description as it came on the scene as a religious power and was different from the secular nature of the other 10 kingdoms. Papacy, why no say or a Christo, ɔsom nyame no put it this way ɔno ara nso so wayɛ ne ho so sɛ ɔsan de ne ho ahyɛ politics mu ɛno nti na Vatican City all the embassies no and all the countries na around the world wɔn embassies wɔ hɔ na wɔn nso wɔn embassies nations ɛwɔ wiase almost wiase nyinaa nti ɔno ara nso wayɛ ne ho sɛ religious ayi na wasan yɛ ne ho so ɔde politics so ayɛ a support nti the head no ɔno ne pope no ɔkasa finance kura no ɔkasa the whole world leaders na wɔyɛ den wɔn tie no nti sɛnea a point in the cast it will have a man at its head and it will speak for it no the pope no na kasa ɛma saa system na ɛka ho asɛm no sɛ yɛada no ho adi no na anytime bi a pope no bɛkasa no saa the Catholic Church no ɔmo ntumi nyɛ biribiara nyɛ den ɛnka ɛmfa ho bi sɛ ɔkasa a ɔyɛ kronkron nti ɔkasa a ɔnyɛ mistake da nti ne ɔbɛka no ɛna ɔmɔde yɛ adwuma mo yɛnhwɛ saa so far saa point no nyinaa no ɛtumi ahu nti Nyankopɔn ɔyɛ the wise God no ɔtumi afada na ɛso ama yɛnya saa point yi na before saa Antichrist no ne tumi no ne nsa bɛsen aka ɔde bɛyɛ anwadeɛ no ɛnkyɛ biara na Yesu Kristo na wɔpie no mu nyɛ mu ɔbɛfa me no mma ɔbɛfa me no wakɔ heaven nti ɛni apere sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ saa adesua no ɛhyɛ ma ho kwan no the Holy Spirit no ɛnyɛ wo ho adwuma sɛ na ɔbaa bɛte saa adesua yi ase ne nyinaa yɛho baabi gyina ɛbɛyɛ because according to so far ne akenkan saa Antichrist saa kingdom no a ɔno ɔbaa bɛwura sɛ ɔbɛtaa Nyankopɔn ma no Yesu Kristo ne kingdom no ba bɛyi no afiri hɔ nti sɛ wodi n'akyi na ne ɔbɛkɔ ade yɛ adwuma ɛsɛ wo sɛ wone future biara nti hwan na ɛsɛ wodi n'akyi ɛsɛ wodi ɔbɔ adeɛ n'akyi na ɔnsiesie wo ntwɛn Yesu Kristo ma yɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu nti who is the Antichrist hwan ne Antichrist no sɛ yɛma clear point a ɛpa saa Antichrist no ɛho ntoma ama already yɛho no dada but ɛpɛ sɛ yɛsan nya another point a ɛbɛ clear biribiara ade bi a ɛha w'adwene bi ɛbɛ clear firi hɔ na wahu baabi a wogyina nti point number E it will make war with and persecute the saints yɛnhwɛ some quote bi the church did persecute is a well-known fact and purposely admit doing so. Historians believe the church destroyed at least 50 million lives of martyrs of religious conviction. We quote here from two sources. Nti asafo no ankasa koraa no agye tom anaasɛ some historians agye tom sɛ at least 50 million believers ɛna Catholic Church na not Roman Catholic som no yi wɔn firi ewiase ɛfiri sɛ wɔn nkyerɛkyerɛ no na ne saa nkurɔfoɔ no nkyerɛkyerɛ no nkɔ nti wɔn sate sɛ wɔn protest a ɛsɛ yi wɔn ayɛ den ɛfiri hɔ nti ɔka sɛ it will make war with the saints no a ɛno no ɛna sese no abakɔsɛm nso so adɛ akpa ho ntoma kakra no nti yɛka 2 point number 1 no the Church of Rome has shed more innocent blood than any other institution that has ever existed among mankind will be questioned by no Protestant who has a competent knowledge of history. Just our Protestants in mama bakɔ nyinaa history support to say asafo wei ayɛ the only institution a wɔhwie mogya agu wiase bebree than any other institution. Nti so woka wiase abakɔsɛm a institution a ɔde ne ho asi wɔ sɛ ɔsom Nyankopɔn no ɔne na atumi aka mogya agu papapapa wɔ wiase nyinaa 50 million no yɛ recorded ones o na it will be more than 50 million aka ho asɛm ne amanfo hu yɛ a ɔmo yɛ den recorded yɛ ɔde to hɔ a ɔmo ka ho asɛm no but me to me no it will be more than 50 million so a ɔmo yɛ den another point number 2 no in the history of the Inquisition of Spain, Dr. Ivan Antonio Lorente provides these figures from the Spanish Inquisition alone. 31,912 persons were condemned and perished in the flames. So, no, 31,900, almost 32,000. And 241,450 were condemned to severe penances. Almost so more far other users so adding the year of 241,000. And Spain alone, now I'm sure other countries, so other European countries, what will happen to those countries. And history has confirmed said the only institution now who decides someone now or the Catholic Church. Before na ebekwa yenu no brother Tom will be a faster point here. So far it will be different from other kingdoms, and it will make war with and persecute the saints. So far historians will confirm say na a fact at least 50 million souls were lost during those period now na people to me. And as I get the compound started say or persecute to Yankupon was send here Yankupon each and say it will take 3.5 years here for the best as you near more asabno.
Yeah, Uncle, I'm saying so here the first point I discuss here is it will be different from the other kingdoms. Now I think the Roman Catholic Church now. By the way, say the Roman Catholic Church now. Catholic Church is universal. So see the Roman Catholic Church, the Universal Church of Rome. So that is the meaning of the Roman Catholic Church. But the deback almost want to the papacy. So because the papacy will be different from other kingdoms. I think so. The best way when explaining they see in 2015 or America. Once American, you have two houses. You have the Senate. Now you have the House of Representatives. Now once in a while, you know more debate. Said the Joint Session of Congress. Joint Session of Congress actually said the Senate and then the House of Representatives from Kabum. No, Omabidi the at Kabum at in some the Ewoho. Now, what happened in 2015 for the first time, the Pope addressed the Joint Session of Congress. And yet, the history of America, a BBC the NC that there have been different how do you call it? There have been different people or the Joint Session of Congress, but never has a religious person, a person with or the pseudonym, and so but address the Joint Session of Congress. That the mother is from said, in what capacity did the Pope go to the Joint Session of Congress? You know, him Pope in there or a religious figure, only the Roman Catholic Church there, but in a different way, no, Osayo or Hene or share the papacy so there, so. And beside the fact that no or a religious leader, Osayo or Hene, because for those who don't know, the Pope he is the King of Vatican City, and Abraham will address it. If you call it the Joint Session of Congress, now he came there in two capacities: one as the leader of the church, but two as also the king of the Roman Catholic the papacy. And so I did say if you call it say you shouldn't see a pardon and say Pope no I cannot have some over two roles or that's over two roles to fill. One and then said he is the leader of the church. But church no so say it is also a kingdom. In this case, now he in Vatican City in Rome. Or if they decide to he is the king of it. Now the man didn't show he said, the Pope and that's a Vatican City now. They have their own euros. So Anglican they have their own ambassadors. Or passport or won't say passport and then say if it's issued by if it's the Vatican's if it's a city. And it is a serious and they have their own police, they have their own guards, or more own secret service. They are a country, in this case, a kingdom. The Pope. And the Roman Catholic Church, and that's the papacy, it figures as a double role. In this case, the Pope. And they say, one, he is a leader of the church, he's the religious leader of the church, but two, he's also a if it's a political figure, or also there a D, if it's on money so there and so say it will be different from the other kingdoms in the Ayampa, because all the other kingdoms in Ghana, they were secular kingdoms, or one and us or the president either or dinner. But in this case, we don't only have a political figure, we also have a religious leader leading, if you know how to call it, this country, and I said this fellowship of believers. But it is there and it's still going on. Now, point it will make war and persecute the saints. I think somewhere between the 1940s and 1945, Germany echo against the other European countries now. But and you become more sensitive because afa nipa almost sheda ekum Jew for and then maybe to the Holocaust. Approximately about 5 to 6 million Jews during a period of 4 to 5 years Europe has by the Germans. 5 to 6 million people, Jews, Roman Catholic for church, I come on handsome, Roman Catholic church, I'm the man 4 to 6 people, 4 to 6 million people, at least 50. See, for Mr. Amo, Moon try say you comprehend what we're talking about. A church, almost Nankopono, Omakum Nipa 50 million, quote and unquote, in the name of God. 50 million people. And so Charles said this entity would make war and persecute the saints now. The Roman Catholic Church has by its own admission, almost so much due to himself, what the previous leaders did, and the fact says beside the echo, so they have killed at least 50 million people. There's some estimates, I'm going to say 100 million. In the name of God, they have killed so many people simply because of the fact that they say omun church na dey enya adwene. I dey say so here pa. I'm saying numbers so the MI. Meaning I always tell the story as I saw them. I heard the story from a friend. And as I saw them, so I always remember it when it comes to the persecution. I say the purpose of the Inquisition, the Spanish Inquisition. Now omoko various cities no na so moko nkron mu a na omo tebe ka ba we so ba we be for to sense so ba be for no say that ye try no obo try no so omo fa no court the man say omo de moko eposo omo de that boat so I'm last one kai ba necessary to be omo de to boat no so na omo de ko eposo but omo de ko epono so no omo de ko epono fin so na omo de chain kese abata mamene 9 no but chain kese na omo de bata mamene 9 no a block a same so the ebata home. You and to both na inquisition penino original one thing or address the masses the shore of the sea so no catch almost said someone who mamne I original difference a shine so no ye gidi say or ye bay for na de you will prove says or ye bay for say or ye bay for say you dey tun suma abra you dey chain kese na you dey bo bisa kan the chain ho no so you dey tun suma they be say oba sorry afri suma ide atu ide akọ na say you dey tun suma na if na say one sorry anko the nature on there on be for na amount for the na bon say no omo hwe say ade we so ide esiko people died useless deaths because people claim to be men of God. People claim to do acts in the name of God. So one show be say so be anti me persecute no. But then say you need to me a share on summons no. And that's why, by the way, we always advocate say there must be a separation between government and religion. There must always be a separation. Because one separated both no. Na sa government to me no share religious power to me no. We saw it with the Roman Catholic Church in the past, and we will also see it in the future. There must always be a separation between the government and the religion. because omkaboma nyama ebisina emboa. We saw it with the Roman Catholic Church. And see, when a confirmation of the fact in the say, a background a confirmation fact in the say, ampa the Roman Catholic Church now, they did persecute the saints, they did make war with the saints. And pastor now estimate my who say at least 50 million. The Bible so quite to me because at least 100 million people died simply because of the fact that say omuni and church Roman Catholic Church na ediabano omun jia de entum. The engine I said that at least 50 million people died during that period.
Very sad. Okay, nyame akonkon for ikusu enemusua sa adesua na epese etine masinti no say yedemo aba history kakra bakosem chese so far ne mo aka ho asere nyina no kore. Yesan atwa so then share another point here. Point number F no na na yaka ho asem sisia no you call another year. Another point, words of care and concern. Please keep in mind that this prophecy is aimed at the system and not individuals. We are just advising you to take it very easy. There are sincere, devout Christians in all churches, including the Catholic faith. In the year past, years to bar Roman for omo esum Nyankopon yie no. Omo beka ye ho ani nyina de akọ heaven. The mu yenhye sa de we nyina enso yie. But here another point. Daniel 7 is simple, a message of judgment and correction of a large religious institution that compromise with paganism, as many other churches have also done. The the book of Daniel, chapter 7. You are Kumamona Kinkai. Can I last a catcher was a moon trust on Bakinka beside the whole chapter. No, now be who Hintasemania coupon father and the Swadanadi. Yes, I Hintasemano, a common almost all the religious entities we are seeing. Most of them are compromise it. More compromise it, or more Catholic in church, almost have far more the Monday a jumanti, my JBM. The Baba Quancherena and follow no, and yana nobody yet you must say. The year for December, and I say, but be waiting a year, no what to bit me adding, I should say. And you shouldn't take this, lesson very personal. The Holy Spirit in a cassatro, so be a more. Be who said, bit me adding, I received this message in a very, very well. Never was to be CCU. We pa Tina ye mama 47 kakra. And the prophecy reveals faults of all faiths. Prophecy, sincere seekers of truth can be found in every religion, but not every religion is true and correct. Bit me, sinem di kankano. Or more share no creno, or more war. Chrisosum, we are Stephanie, I do hard and what's so very no. But me who says science, who said, never be a will be a no kind of correct. Yes, my won't be a no kind of correct. So some say, yes, one God, one faith, and one baptism. And yet possible say, you may not Catholic some, you may not atheist some, you may not Methodist some, you may not Anglican some, near because any the same. It's not possible. I see in faith in year one faith, one God, one baptism. I see in GD near Barco. Yami is some no say Barco, nay a suboy Barco. And he said, can kind, there was sincere Christians all those churches, but not all these churches, and we cried the true faith, and I said, church, true. Those seekers who are listening for the voice of truth will hear the correction of the Lord and would not shut their hearts against him. To open the corner party, would no